As that was right on cue. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Business List, your source for stories inside the party across the country and around the world. We are LP Alliance, an intercaucus coalition rebuilding the Libertarian Party and revolutionizing the liberty movement. My name is Amanda Griffiths for now. I'm joined by Rose Leatherman. I'm joined by Keith Thompson, who has taken the soul of Jake Porter and re-embodied it. Hello. I'm not joined by Kyle Davis. He's just here, about to be run over by a pack of wild, marauding AI porcupines. Everyone, how are you?
I never trusted AI porcupines for that exact reason.
No, exactly. Yeah, they're no good. You cannot trust them. You cannot trust an AI porcupine. The AI porcupines all want to commit election fraud.
I mean, what's with that weird wolf thing in the background that's like all out of proportion?
Yes, I like the wolves.
They're wolves.
I know, but I feel like, are the wolves am I supposed to be rooting against the wolves or for the wolves? Because
no,
like
they're
wolves.
They're part of the same team.
Okay, they're part of the same team.
They're part of the coalition.
That's good. They're the wolf coalition there.
So after you get rid of the non-aggression principle, you're going to bring the wolf in.
Exactly.
As the
it's going to be the pro-wolf principle. Wolf standing for
that's the libertarian national
railing on libertarian foes. It's going to be
a different WAP.
Oh dear. Everyone, we're back. It's Thursdays. We did the business list on Thursdays. We've got some good stuff going on Thursdays. So we did used to, and now we're doing it again. It's so weird because the convention's over. We're back doing this every night. Or not every night. Wow. Every Thursday night. I have
you
to
really
fit
are the full-time vice chair.
I have to fit a week into a day now, so it just feels like every night. We've got some stories to get to. We've got party stories, and then we also have U.S. and world news. So war is not over, even if you want it. If you were the House, Donald Trump doesn't care if he passed a resolution to end the Iran war. That's where we are tonight. So the U.S. House did.
So what you're saying is that Ben Weir's anti-resolution stance was actually about the House and not about the LP.
Is the House in need of a dress code as
resolutions are useless, apparently?
So he's a fan of dress codes, but not resolutions, is what I'm getting this evening.
Because I would be anti-resolution before pro-dress code, I think.
Well, you see, Donald Trump scrolled all the way down to the bottom of the sketchy website, and he found the one weird trick.
And the one weird trick was ignore impositions against your presidential war powers. There was a 215 to 208 vote to block to adopt the war powers resolution, which would block Trump from continuing to use U.S. forces or require him to seek congressional approval from the conflict. But wouldn't you know it, this is a violation of presidential rights, everyone.
It is. And as it turns out that a resolution is just words.
Yes.
So
it's just words.
So resolution saying, please follow the words on the paper that is the Constitution.
I think
they should have had more whereases.
They should have had more whereases.
Guidance on how to do a resolution properly.
I think what you guys are failing to realize is that this was a blatant congressional attempt to violate presidential rights. And I don't. Presidential voices are being silenced. Exactly.
Yeah,
no,
because he should be able to tag in JD Vance every other word.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and JD's right there on the couch, right by the Resolute desk, so it's easy to tag him in.
Exactly, just like tag him back forth.
Yeah, you just tap him on the butt when he's on the couch.
Rose is bringing up a good point, though. So, Rose, I thought that we had a constitution. Why can we not just say, please, Donald Trump, follow the Constitution? Why doesn't that work in our
Because no one in Congress has the balls to say ooh woo and touch their fingertips.
Because the Constitution either allowed the government we have or was powerless to stop it. Either way, it's unfit to exist.
The Constitution or the government?
Both.
Yes.
Yes, too quickly. Do not answer too quickly. So yeah.
So shout out to Iowa since we got it in the chat here. 4 libertarians in Iowa have made it onto the ballot. We've got Thomas Lane, Nick Gluba, Rick Stewart, and Marco Battaglia. All awesome folks. Thomas Lane has been bonkers in his campaigning, showing up even to backroom dealing dinners that
Kyle, I
happened
don't-
to Sam Goldstein?
because you're the only person on this podcast who the people didn't elect. So I think you should be silent.
Ouch.
Iowa is the
Oh, that
best
makes me
region,
qualify
though.
for the JC, though.
Hush. What?
That means I'm qualified for the JC, though.
Oh,
dear.
They
I guess
should
we
have
should
picked
talk about
you,
that
I
too.
guess. Well, somebody will inevitably quit at some point, I'm sure.
that is how it tends to
Megan
go.
just complained that my mic is too quiet
Your
for
mic-
months,
no,
and
no,
now
no,
I'm getting
no.
told it's too hot.
Now it is too hot. Your mic is too hot.
This is Amanda's fault. Blame
you're
Amanda
just
for all
really
these things.
angry.
But yes, so here's this is exactly why, and we talked about this when the ICE brutalities were just ratcheting up, and they're still happening. But this is why we cannot just say, oh, well, let's have the courts fix it. I'm calling my congressman about this. I'm going to vote these people out so hard next term. But we have a constitution. If you have a tyrannical government, if you have a totalitarian government, they don't care about your little piece of paper that says the things. They don't. And nowhere is this more apparent than when it comes to war powers, than when it comes to the imperial presidency, than when it comes to national emergencies. This is why we cannot offload our responsibilities as citizens to be engaged and active in the political process and be loud and be in people's faces because we have pieces of paper that people can ignore at their pleasure, and that we have captured congressmen and captured bureaucrats. This is exactly why we need an empowered citizenry to be doing things, because otherwise you get motions to please Mr. Trump stop bombs, and Mr. Trump says this is a violation of my presidential rights.
So then, more appeals are filed, and Congress will definitely have a bunch of hearings where people say angry words into microphones, and everyone watching cheers and goes, "Yeah, you tell them," and then nothing happens as usual.
Moving at the speed of bureaucracy, which is centralization with an
Yeah.
alibi.
When seconds count, the Supreme Court's years away.
There we go. Yes. So Gregory Meeks described the vote as a significant bipartisan rebuke of President Trump's illegal and costly war in Iran and the first step toward ending it once and for all. Is it the first step? Is
I mean,
it?
I have
first
I have
step
more
should
faith
have
in
been-
arterial plaque than the resolution.
My arterial
Yeah.
plaque's just going strong right now. It's just with my time on the LC, it's just going to build up and up and up. It's going to be great. Stress builds up an arterial plaque right now. Is that a thing? That's a thing, right? Builds up arterial
thing.
plaque. Stress, yeah, of course it does. Okay. Yes. So it's a statement, and I suppose it's good for I'm not speaking out against statements and resolutions. Obviously, I'm on the
Yeah,
LNC. We do resolutions.
It is better to be against murdering people than to be in favor of it.
But I do agree when people critique resolutions that there needs to be actual action to back it up, right? The resolution is the first step, and then there is action. The resolution precipitates. It doesn't have to.
Not
It precipitate it.
accompanied by a promise to remove
Yes.
Trump from office if he does not stop bombing Iran. What good is it? Okay, again, it's
Yes.
words on paper. It's nothing.
Yeah. It's posturing. And I guess the good thing about a minor party is we don't have the privilege of merely posturing, although we like to act like we do sometimes. We like to act like we can just say the words and get people to listen to us and pay attention to us.
Wait, I thought all
Have
we
you
did was
tried
posture.
contacting the cabinet member that is a Libertarian Party member?
Oh, the Libertarian in the cabinet. See, I
Yes,
figured
yes,
out what
in-
that
in the
was.
cabinet, yeah.
Donald Trump
Is
was
it like
actually
the Indian in the cupboard?
No, exactly. He got a literal huge cabinet and
Yeah.
found the tiniest libertarian he could, which happened to be Jeremy Kauffman, and put him
Oh, yes.
in that cabinet.
Okay, so
And-
he's in charge of Twitter.
Yes,
He
exactly.
probably runs the White House Twitter account.
Okay, that makes a lot
Yeah.
of sense. He's running like the ICE
yeah.
DHS account.
Yeah.
That
That
makes a
would
lot of
actually-
sense.
Yeah, we
would
got
make
a libertarian nationalist in the cabinet.
Oh, what if it's Austin Peterson? That was who we appointed to the cabinet.
Oh.
I mean, he's kind of fused with with New Hampshire anyway.
I can't see what Heartland's saying, and that's making me sad.
For every pi dollars donated to LPA, we'll do one better. Kyle's volume decreases by pi decibels, if that's even possible. It's possible.
Okay. So yes, the war in Iran continues apace, as seen through some dubious ceasefire that may or may not be occurring. But here, I will give Donald Trump credit for this. He accurately described he accurately described a ceasefire in the Middle East. Thus, it is when people aren't bombing as much as usual, which is fair. That's fair, and I commend him for that, because that is genuinely what a ceasefire is. It's when you're not bombing people as hard.
As much.
No,
Yeah,
I thought it
exactly.
was a ceasefire.
Yeah, the bomb
is when,
markets have dropped.
A ceasefire is when you can still bomb, but the other side can't defend themselves back. They can't bomb you back. Otherwise, they violated the ceasefire, and now you can bomb them even harder. But that's how
true.
it works.
Exactly.
That's true. It's the non-bomb principle at work. Other people can bomb you, but you can't bomb them. Yeah.
Well, as long as you're continuing to bomb, it's not new aggression, right? So it's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're saying like the bombing is a continuous aggression?
Exactly. And
So
so
we're only doing it
it's not
once.
new. Right.
Well, it's not the new aggression principle, or the new.
No,
aggression
it's
line.
Okay,
it's
that
not
makes a lot of
aggression
sense.
at that point. It's just continuing
It's just
what's
a
happening.
tradition. It's just
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
That's
It's
why the
celebratory.
US
it's a
Celebratory
mentality.
bombing.
That's
Yeah.
why we need these forever wars. The U.S. cannot ever not be at war, because once we're not at war and we start a new war again, then it's aggression. But right now, with these continuous wars for the past
Yeah.
25
Well,
years,
it's a special operation anyway.
Yeah, well, see, and that's the
right.
thing. I have
Yeah.
said for years that we're not going to have wars anymore. We're just going to have special operations, like Keith said, and we're going to have airstrikes. It's going to be special operations and airstrikes, because Congress doesn't need to authorize a special operation or an airstrike. Technically, Congress doesn't need to authorize war anymore if you're the president.
I feel like airstrike is too pro-union for Trump, though.
It's true.
Yeah, it would have to be like a I don't know, air murder campaign, something more palatable.
Like an air scab. You can
Yeah.
have an air scab to break the airstrike.
That
And if you want
explains Trump's skin.
If you want more of these zingers,
Agent Orange.
It is appropriately named for use with that particular individual.
I was not going to necessarily, or rather, I didn't have it on my list to talk about the JC appointments, but since that's public knowledge now, I suppose that we can. If anyone has that they can pull up, because I did not pull it up.
I mean, I can just tell you who they are.
Yeah,
Okay.
congrats on Nick Starwark and Jeremy Kaufman.
Ken Molman and
Great
Ovens
scroll if they
O'Brien
released the
are
justice
the
first.
two that were elected at convention. They have chosen their other five, being Jeffrey Neal, Mary Jingle.
That was
Oh gosh,
Jingle.
why am I now blanking suddenly? What?
Gingell?
Jingle?
Okay. If
All the
wanna
way.
call that.
Kyle, you were supposed to have this memorized.
Sam Goldstein.
I-
Goldstein.
Sam Goldstein. I was good, and then Amanda stopped me here. Gosh, now I'm just totally gone.
It's been a stressful
Wow.
year, Orthodox, and the jacket's a little big, so I'm gonna have to shrink it. So yeah, it's Mary, it's Jeff, it's Sam Goldstein.
Yep. And two. Well, that's it. There's
I
only
put you on the spot.
there's seven there. There's two more.
No,
It
that's
was good.
not
I went through all
seven.
five of the ones in my head. Now they're gone. There are 7 JC members.
Yes, there are 7 JC members. Would you like to tell us who they are?
Ovens, help us.
Yep, I got the email here. So, Chuck Moulton, sorry, Chuck, and Pat Dixon. Pat, I'm not sorry, I guess. I'm kidding.
Also,
Sorry,
so
Pat.
Orthodox, thank you so much for the shout out to re-up the LP membership. That is exactly what we want to see. So be like Orthodox more, everyone. And thank you, Annie, for the donation of 8609. We're getting back to business. What is the 09 about? I get the 86. It's just like,
Yeah, what?
what is 09?
Oh, 9.
Who is the 9th chair of the LNC? Quick.
Well, so I
Maybe they meant,
I've
maybe
been
they
seeing
mean
that one
Region 9.
from-
Is there Region
Maybe
9? Yeah,
Region
86
9.
Region 9.
Wait, which region is Region 9 currently?
Region 9
The
actually
numbers
was
keep
supposed to be
changing.
New Hampshire, yeah.
Frickin'
So we might have
William
figured it
Henry
out.
Harrison.
There we go.
region numbers.
Yeah, no, 09 was New Hampshire's region. That is correct. So if that's a reference, yeah, in honor of our former ninth state. Okay, so I was close. So the idea for selecting JC members was not to have run and lost in this most recent JC election. I believe was to have served on the LNC before. Is that correct?
Yep, I've got the criteria here if you'd like.
That's what I wanted to hear.
The primary qualification criteria for determining a pool of candidates was as such: a party member for at least 4 years per bylaws Article 8, Section 1, does not currently serve on the LNC per bylaws Article 8, Section 1, not in the JC nomination list for this year per 2016 precedent and failed motions from the floor, and has been elected with greater than 50% of the delegate votes at a national convention in the past for any position, including LNC, JC, POTUS, VPOTUS. In attempting to determine the will of the delegates, we noted that something we had in common is our long-term activism within the party, and used that as criteria as well.
Yeah,
I'm a fan
that's
of
fair.
long-term activism in the party. I understand the desire not to have not to select anyone who did get 50%. I understand that logic. I also think you can make a counter argument that those people did run and shouldn't have been punished for running. But I am,
Yeah, I had mixed feelings about that. Well, first of all, because this was my first convention that had JC elections. I was confused that there weren't more voting rounds. I thought there would have been more the way there were for at-large and stuff until 5 or 7 people got over 50%. But yeah, so but apparently this is generally how it's done.
Is it how it's done generally? I think it's kind of.
It is how the bylaws prescribe it to be done. Whether that's actually how it's done is different.
Okay, because I wasn't sure. I'm like, is that normally how they do it, or?
Kyle, would your keyboard like to contribute to this conversation?
Yes. Hello, says the keyboard.
Very good, thank you.
I don't know why I just laughed at that because it was so. I laughed at it because it was so stupid.
Hello. Yeah, so it is definitely a seasoned JC, and that's one of the institutions where I don't think there should be a term requirement or length in the LP requirement. But I do, generally speaking, feel more comfortable with people who have been in the party longer serving on the JC. So there is that. There were some very good JC candidates who ran though and almost got 50% and were not elected. So we can be a little bit upset about that, I guess. But it's good people there.
Yeah.
And I think that they all make some good calls. So should be some fun hearings.
Hopefully we won't be sending them stuff. Well, except for maybe New Hampshire.
Is it true that previous JCs rarely got cases they had to deal with?
Yeah, well, we made the last one make up for it.
Yeah. Jonathan
Prior
McGee
to the Reno reaction, it was very rare.
Yes.
Yeah, we want to say that that there won't be so many cases, but this could also be this could be a busy JC, depending on how things go.
I mean, it would really be a shame if we don't send them a bunch of cases, which is why we're trying to destroy all the ballots.
It's tradition now. Exactly.
Oh,
we want.
That's why we should disaffiliate every single affiliate
Every state
and send everyone automatically to the JC. 51 JC appeals in the first month or bust.
To know that I don't agree with Kyle, by the way,
she wants to do 57 states.
He's been working for Kaufman this whole time.
Well, yeah, I'd like for us to affiliate the NATO countries and then have them be our new affiliates. That's gonna get clipped, everyone. Dude, we've got the leader of the Canadian LP and LPA, and that's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
Oh shit! By saying that, now we're gonna get all sorts of conspiracy theories about this.
It's Canada.
Now we have the Russian LP guy here. We can just the U.S. Libertarian Party is becoming the international party now.
Oh gosh.
Yeah,
if we can't join them, they're going to join us.
What number international are we on now? This is the
Georgian LP was just a red herring. They weren't the ones that were behind all of this.
Exactly. I am Tina Teen Polakacha. We are all Tina Teen. Okay, guys. So I know
we're all Steve Dosbach.
We are also all Steve Dosbach,
but we're also all Nick Sarwark.
And we will all be workshopping the policy manual amendments after.
Gosh.
It's going to be the hugest workshop ever.
This is the silliest
I'm
business
here for
list
it.
ever. I
I'm
love
sorry, guys. There was a convention, and we're back from convention, and we're getting our sea legs again. So there's and just like
The
that, my
C
LP
stands for
goes off.
communist.
Yes. The C stands for comrade. We're getting our comrade legs. So yes, there was a convention. People were elected. Mistakes were made, and
I would say we made some serious mistakes with these elections.
You would or
clearly.
you wouldn't?
I would.
You would, yeah. Serious, terrible mistakes. And no, we're here. We've got a new LNC going forward. We have the LNC meeting on Sunday, and we have an executive committee meeting after that. So y'all are cordially invited to go in there and troll my ass and Keith's ass probably, and Rose's ass if she decides to talk as an alternate. Which I
Well,
think
that's
she
what's
should.
unclear.
I
Can
think
I
she
talk
should.
or can I
Yeah.
not?
Okay, here's the thing. I think that you should. There's a disagreement as to whether alts should be able to. I think it
I
makes
was
sense
always
to
under
have
the
the
impression that I
seated
can't
rep.
unless my primary is not there.
The
So-
seated rep should be the one, in my opinion, to make the motions, but I feel like the alt should also be able to participate and engage in debate. And so I
Yeah,
think
I
that
could
makes me
see, like-
unpopular with everyone right now because
I'm
So,
surprised. 'Cause I
historically,
feel like that's fair.
like-
Like, obviously, you can't vote unless your primary's not there, but participating in debate,
Yeah.
I mean, you're still technically an LNC member.
Well, so historically, it would be a case of like the representative says, I would like to yield my time to my alt for this, and then the alt would
Yeah.
speak thereby. And so it's more of a case of like there's supposed to be a formal shifting, but alts have always been able to talk. There's just been a method for it, and this last LNC alts ignored that to weaponize their existence as meth heads, and that was the problem.
Well,
I'm not
the alt
going
in question
to,
didn't. The primary for the
it
alt in
wasn't just
question was
one
nor-
alt.
was never there.
It was
so-
not just one alt.
I was
In
calling all
fairness,
alts meth heads, including Rose.
when I tagged in
Okay,
Jesse,
I
it was
guess
a
that makes
blessing to
sense.
the body
You
and
have
not
to
a
be on
curse.
meth to want to be an alt.
So the genuine problem was that it was difficult to tell because people would tag alts and reps in and out during the same item of business. So it'd be very difficult to know like who could make.
That's
the
why we need you
motion,
guys
who
to the
could vote.
WWW ring. You tag in, you get up on the ropes, they come in, everyone knows who's in. It's way easier that way.
I was thinking Hunger Games. Actually, that was Joe Hanush's suggestion. Like before the LNC meeting, everyone just has this Hunger Games face off, and whichever one wins gets to be the representative. No,
Well, that's how they should have done. That's how they should have done the JC selection.
that would be fair too. I would enjoy that.
Yeah.
I would not have enjoyed that for the vice chair race, however.
No, that would have been
I
a
am
kangaroo boxing match.
Not as confident in my ability to prevail against those I think the three other main contenders, or really any of them. Apart from Stephen Nass. I think it could take Stephen Nass. I think it could take me. So, Okay. So yes,
was
that has been the
Painfully
problem.
awkward.
What?
He was painfully awkward.
Who was?
Just New Hampshire.
Nass.
Oh,
Mm.
He's one of those people that grabs your hands to shake your hands and then stares into your eyes and doesn't blink as he's
That's
trying
the
to
Trump
explain
move.
to you
No,
how he's
that's
going
a
to
Trump.
change.
That's
I
a
thought
Trump
that
power play. Yeah.
I
That's
thought that was
to-
something that alpha male podcasters told you to do.
Yeah. That's an alpha male thing.
But like it's
Something such
it's
as
the
Sigma,
world's
Kyle.
tiniest dick move.
In real
It's
life,
just
it
one of
is,
those,
but like,
I guarantee anyone who does that has the smallest penis in every room they've ever been in.
I'm gonna get on
Stop
top of
asking the
being on this
audience.
podcast with you. This is incredible.
stop asking the audience to send you dick pics, Kyle.
There we go. No, he wants foot pics.
If they want to shake my hand like that, they need to send it to prove otherwise.
Okay.
I will
Don't
take
shake my hand like that, and then don't call me in the morning. We need to cuddle afterward
Exactly
at least.
right.
Exactly. Okay. So that's
Do we want to go through the people who actually won spots on the LNC?
sure. Let's do that. There's this bitch named Amanda Griffiths. I hate her. She always talks about herself in the third person. It's really weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Evan McMahon is our new chair. Amanda Griffiths is the vice chair. Doug Nebel is the new treasurer, and Jonathan McGee is the secretary. For at large, in no particular order, we have Stephen Nikela, Bill Redpath, Keith Thompson, Kelly Nguyen, and Richard Longstreth. For Region 1 representatives, for Region 1, we've got, Region 1 representatives, all region representatives. Region 1 is Austin Martin, 2 is Joe Hanush, 3 is Dustin Koffel, Mimi Robson's 4, Susan Hogarth 5, Alpha Shaw 6, Olivia Hayes 7, Tyler Danke 8, and Alex Flores 9, with alts in 1 through 9 again of Sonia Fintish, Omar Rakuro, Greg Hirsch, Barbara Englehart, Travis Bost, Pat Ford, Michelle Wigington, Rose Leatherman, and Jesse Phillips.
I've got a very bad feeling about this Rose chick. I heard she's a
Yeah.
I
total
heard she has
bitch who
weekly calls with Michael
single-handedly
Heiss.
single-handedly
She's got strong ties to
destroyed
Ireland.
the old Region 6 by causing New York to no longer be welcome, single-handedly.
I hear she's going to be censored.
Censured.
Ooh,
No, censored.
no censored.
I'm just going to mute her mic now.
She was trying to find the blur option earlier, so I guess
She was trying to censor
Trying
herself.
trying to hide things going on in the background, clearly.
There we go. Well, you're trying to hide the slanting pole.
Never trust somebody
You're
with a
never
slanted,
gonna fix that.
Never trust the
It's
slanty
very
pole.
upsetting to me.
she has
It's
she has her
in,
video mirrored, so we can't see that it's in fact left leaning.
It's a work of art now, okay?
Yeah.
It represents
go.
my life.
Exactly.
Rose isn't just a Mises plant. Rose is the Mises plant in all of our
Yeah,
hearts.
she's a Mises Rose.
Oh.
Hey,
Yeah.
she's a plant and she's a rose. All right, everyone, I'll be here
Yeah.
literally
Amanda
all week.
recall vote
Literally
for
all week
vice
for the rest
chair.
of your lives. So yeah, LNC meeting on Sunday. Here's what I'm nervous about is how we're going to do the drinking game, and I'm going to be streaming, and I'm going to be, because I'm not willing to let go of helping broadcast the LNC meetings.
I was gonna
So
ask
it's gonna
him,
be
like,
weird.
who's
It's gonna
take
be
over?
A
It's
weird
gonna be
Frank
Kyle by
Underwood
himself.
moment where I'm
Yeah,
going to
can
be,
you give us like a first person, like a body cam shot of your
Yeah.
screen of the meeting?
well, I was thinking I could do like a House of Cards Frank Underwood thing where I could, whenever I want to make a comment to, to the Unholy Hour of the Night chat, I could just like turn
Just
here.
turn.
I don't really mean that. And then go back to, it'd be great.
She'll need like a whole workstation set up, like one computer with the meeting going, or with Zoom up, and then one with the StreamYard open.
Right. It's restreamed, but
StreamYard.
yes.
I was,
What kind
or
of peasants
whatever,
do you take us for?
or restream, whatever one we're using now. I was gonna say, does Kyle have to do the streams by himself now?
No, I'm going to be in the streams. I
I'm
just have to figure out the
a second
mechanics
camera
of
with
it.
a puppet Amanda on my hand.
Oh, because I was thinking we should hold
oh my gosh,
elections.
that was terrifying.
Just
would
do
do that,
a
too.
point of personal privilege
my
when you have
God,
to hop on the
please.
stream.
Please, now we
He
need,
would
I
completely
need
do that.
this to happen.
He'd have like
need
little marker with my face doodled on it. Just absolutely
The hair,
insane.
the hair would be fun to make, like trying to recreate
Little
your hair
pipe
on a
cleaners
sock
sticking
puppet.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I want this to happen.
Get a Cloud Strife Funko Pop.
Oh my goodness. Amanda with a Buster Sword would be terrifying.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's more terrifying for the idea that Amanda would break from holding up a Buster Sword, or if that she could pick up a Buster Sword.
Would not break from holding up a Buster Sword, whatever that is.
So, someone's made one in real life, and it was over 600 pounds. So you might break
Okay,
from.
so that's a little heavy. It's
Just
not
gotta
like
get a foam one. I mean, it's not as heavy as a kangaroo.
That's going to be the new criteria for vice chair selection
Could
for the next
could you beat a
for the next
kangaroo? And
convention. Could you pick up
Oh.
a Buster
I feel
Sword?
good about my chances in that case.
You can get on the JC later, and you can be a kangaroo court.
Bounce.
She does already have a kangaroo suit ready to go.
I do. I brought one for Alex to fight me in, and then he chickened out. So at our next in-person LNC meeting, he's got to fight me. I'm
That's because
coming
there
for
was
you,
a furry
Alex.
convention going on at the same time.
I'm coming for you and your little Joe in your pouch. That sounded way too sexual. I'm so sorry. That just came right out. And I did not even mean it like that.
I'm gonna get you a little Joe.
That's how you know this is that's how you know this is live. That's okay. Moving right on.
Oh, sure. Dustin can't show up to chat with me about things, but Dustin can come watch the show. I see how it is, Dustin. I'm hurt.
Why
Personally,
is your mic so
floored.
loud? The gain on that is crazy.
Because you whined about it, and so I bumped it up, and this is what you get. You can bump me
Because
down.
people-
you have the
because people
ability.
I
have
already
not-
bumped you down to like 60.
Now I'm
It's
down
not
to 40.
enough donations. That
Yeah.
was the deal.
He just,
We
getting
would
him bumped
lower
down
it
makes
by-
him angry, and so it offsets it.
There we go.
That's
All
my
right.
secret, Cap. I'm always angry.
That's true. We are also talking a little bit about some of what LP Alliance is going to be up to since, hey, the Grand Rapids Revolution happened. No, you fools. The Grand Rapids Revolution was the beginning. It was not the end. Grand Rapids Revolution is just the kickoff. Look, revolutions always have like a lot of different chapters, right? Like there was 1905, there was 1917. That's going to get clipped too. This was the dress rehearsal, everyone. But we have, for the coming little while, one thing that we want to do is, of course, we want to, because this is a team that stretches across all 50 states now, folks in LPA, and
we have to do real work. In other words,
yeah, we want to be connecting affiliates, and we want to be helping people do cause work on the ground. The fact is that if people only hear about libertarians when libertarians are running, we've already lost. Right? There should be an active push from the members of this party to be evangelizing liberty where they are, and in the languages that they speak, in terms of policy, in terms of cause, in terms of issue framing. That's really important. And so what we are trying to do while the LNC tries to get itself back up and running is what we want to be connecting people on causes, and we want to be hooking people up with those resources that they need. So stay tuned for more good things to come, but we'd like folks in every state helping to coordinate various types of advocacy, whether that's coalition work, whether that's in the street activism, whether that's canvassing, whether that's going to City Hall to talk about a bill. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking of organizing the Discord basically by issue group, so that people can talk about various ways of getting those issue advocacy campaigns organized. There might be a better way to do it. I don't necessarily think doing by state is the best option, but it could be a good one. I know that Kyle is working on an app to connect people as well across the country on issue advocacy. So
yeah, have training sessions, like this is how you show up to town hall and comment on a bill or something. Because a lot of people they want to get involved, but they're not quite sure where to start. And I feel like previous LNCs have or the LP in general, I think, has kind of dropped the ball on actually giving people the resources to get started in doing local activism.
And now it's a budgetary issue. So I feel like this is a place where LPA was always meant to be picking up the slack in a way. Especially because we are not directly a political party, right? And we are not a political caucus. So we are able to interface with other groups that maybe the Libertarian Party proper cannot directly. So it's good stuff. And please stay tuned for it. Go ahead and join LPA, get involved, and help us spread libertarianism. This is the decentralized revolution stuff that y'all want. Seriously, this is the distributed work.
Even if it's just standing on a street corner asking people if they've heard about your Lord and Savior, Ron Paul.
Do not do that.
Ron Paul.
Don't do that.
1988 Ron Paul presidential flyers.
To be clear, don't do that because I'm not saying don't do that because Ron Paul is bad. I'm saying don't do that because standing on a street corner screaming by yourself is always pretty whack.
Is that not the best communications tactic?
I was told it was.
Yeah.
What if bad information? What if a sandwich board
is that why I
at
have
the
not
same
grown
time?
my affiliate yet? Is that why my county affiliate has not grown like I was told it would if I did that?
It might be. It might be.
Okay.
I don't want us getting complacent. The Libertarian Party needs to keep growing strong. We need to keep bringing in new people, and that does happen at the state level. And LPA wants to, again, we've got folks in every state working to make this stuff happen. So we want to have states leading their own charge, but we want to be able to hook them up with the right resources to make good things happen. So, and that's not a caucus thing. That is do you care about spreading libertarianism? Do you want the Libertarian Party to be strong and grow thing? So that's what we're working on going forward, is the cause work and helping provide support to states to, to keep them doing awesome things with their parties. So if you want to be involved with that, do join our Discord. Do follow us on X. It's going to be good stuff. It's going to be fun.
And if you join our Discord, please tell us who you are. It gets you vetted a lot faster.
Please give us your real names because you'll be vetted much more quickly. I don't know who first name bunch of numbers is. And if you have, I can't figure it out. if you actually give me your name, message me, tell me who you are, send me a link to your socials, okay? So then we can actually figure out, are you a real person? And should you be joining our band of merry men? The answer is probably yes. But
You can
if
also
you're
message
waiting,
me if you don't trust Amanda.
and you shouldn't.
Which is fair.
Yeah. But if you're waiting to be vetted, that's probably why we are trying to figure out who you are. So please help us. I'm omnipotent, but not always omniscient. I turn that on and off to save power because I'm omnipotent.
Then you don't have to switch hosts as often.
Exactly. Yeah. What else is happening, guys? What's happening in the LP? We went over the fact that there is both an LNC meeting and an XCOM meeting on Sunday.
Do you want to touch on the destruction of the ballots? Because it's one of those things that it sounds awful if you only read about someone, if you only read it from a rant.
Right. And typically you do. So Tyler Denke, who is a region rep, made a motion to direct Mike Seebeck, the head teller, as to when to dispose of the ballots from convention.
Right. And this was per Mike's request.
Yes.
Because he has a bunch of stuff, and normally they get rid of it, and he wishes to, but he needs approval from the LNC to do so.
Wouldn't it be awesome if we had a building we could store those old ballots in?
Yes.
We still have like a storage unit for historical preservation, but also, do we need 50 years of ballots?
Well, and now granted,
what if somebody demands a recount?
Right. Well, granted, I don't think
maybe
one
of the parties.
I don't think this motion actually needed to be made. I think that this could have just been something that was directed by the chair. However, so he makes this motion, and he also thinks
unilaterally destroys the evidence.
Exactly. Yeah. That would also be a thing too. But you know, no good deed goes unpunished. So Tyler Denke makes this motion. I think it's like 60 to 90 days after convention, which is the standard. I'm going to be frank with you. I didn't really read the response to that, but
I skimmed it.
Austin Martin was upset about this. Something about data as well, that this has something to do with needing a full investigation.
Something about the insurance company wanting it because of a data breach.
So Keith, you introduced this topic. Why don't you tell us what upset Austin Martin very much?
Oh, Lord. I was hoping you knew. Let me feed it to Grok real quick. Now, so I think it's just the idea of destroying the ballots, right? Because it sounds like you want to hide the evidence. And I think the reality is that in the past, when we have done recounts, everything has always been fine. And it's unreasonable to expect volunteers to hold on to tons of paper ballots for eternity. And so, I think Mike was just reaching out like, hey, can I get rid of all this stuff? And was met with a more formal response than was expected.
Yeah. And again, this upset Austin Martin because it looked like disposing of evidence.
When you are a conspiracy theorist, everything is out to get
records, you. But yes, everything is a conspiracy of some sort, I think.
Yeah. Mike Seebeck is, does have the appearance at least of being on drugs. So he might not mind scanning every single individual ballot to us.
That's fair, but it doesn't look like those kinds of drugs.
Oh, we'll just
that sounds like the kind of thing that I would enjoy doing. I'm not sure if Mike Seebeck has the same drug vibe.
A stream where we just it's just like him holding up each individual ballot.
Oh yeah. Live stream.
So I'd color code the ballots. I would have fun with that. Mike, call me. We're gonna have fun with those ballots, okay? Not in a weird way, just in a really, really fun. I'm gonna be on the uppers. You'll be on the downers. So I apparently already propositioned Alex accidentally, so that happened on this stream. So there was ballot gate. I'm just happy that Tyler didn't tell him to use Hillary Clinton's shredder when
which was in the sub basement of the LPHQ.
Yes, yeah.
But since we took the water damage, the shredder was was rusted a little bit in the process.
Correct.
Too bad we didn't install a pizza parlor in the LNC building.
Oh gosh. Well, Oh my gosh, is that what the Radical Caucus Pizza Party or the Povertarian Pizza Party was
Oh
about?
yeah, the Povertarians.
Has
Pizza
anyone
Party.
looked into the Radical Caucus and Povertarians slash LPA Pizza Party? Okay, what was that a cover up of? What was that?
I mean, in
don't
fairness,
wanna
there
know.
was a New Hampshire Pizza Party, and that hits a bit different.
I don't even want to know. We didn't even go out there to look at the pizza.
John is asking, I'm interested in knowing what the February 19th notice from McMahon that Austin reference is referring to, since it ain't on the public list from my looking over of it. I didn't see that. Is he saying that there was, like, these were disposed on February 19th? Or
I mean,
I would not
assume
have
they
access
weren't
to any
disposed
February
of-
19th.
Yeah, I
I
assume
thought
they
that
weren't
had something to
disposed
do
of
with,
before
like-
they were cast. Do you know the context of the February?
I don't. If it
19th
happened
notice?
on February 19th, I wouldn't have been on the LNC, so I wouldn't have.
Well, no, but Mr. Ponte has access
don't
to
know.
all the records, so
Yeah.
I assume that he would know.
That's right. That's right. Someone needs to leak
he's
them.
some
He
to him.
kind
he
of
has root
all-knowing
access.
being.
That's right. I don't know what the theme for El Paso is, but I am going to be very upset if they don't take advantage of the fact that L and P are right next to each other in El Paso. It's going to be cheesy, but if y'all don't do any El Paso, y'all have to do something about that.
If they do that,
right
I'm going to
there.
be angry. And
It's
will you
right. I'm not
violently
going to be angry. I will not be violently angry. I'll be violently
I will
angry if
be
you don't do
violently
it.
angry.
I will be violently
Well-
angry if they don't. And so you
Okay,
just have to
so
decide who you're
either
more
way-
afraid of.
Exactly.
Can you just like go out there by yourself and be like,
Just holding up
I
LNC.
destroyed one
John is
region. I will
referring
destroy
to-
your region too if you make me angry.
What's up, Kyle?
John is referring to Martin's motion 1 to substitute Mr. Dankey's proposed motion.
Oh, okay.
I move to substitute the following for the pending motion relating to the convention ballot records. Quote, Libertarian National Committee directs the head teller to retain all ballots cast and all related paper records from the 2026 Libertarian National Convention until both of the following have occurred. 1. First, the data security investigation referenced in the former Secretary's February 19th, 2026 notice, including the cyber insurance carrier's review, has been formally closed and reported to the committee. And
Okay,
second,
I know
all
what that's-
litigation holds and records preserved duties affecting LNC records have been released.
Okay, I know what that's
Okay,
reference
so-
to.
someone dumber than me, please explain.
So I know it,
What does the paper ballot had to do with the cybersecurity investigation? Has someone somehow alleged that because John Ponte knew that a person's membership has expired, that the paper ballots were faked?
Yes. You have
Like
not
was
done
someone
enough
there-
math for it to
Someone
make
took a
sense.
screenshot of Zoho and it let them like
Holy.
teleport into the teller computer.
Yeah.
I
The
want to
other
answer.
half of this gets more absurd.
Okay, but I want to answer John's question first. Okay, so John, that is a reference to the fact that on that date there was notice that there would be an investigation as to the the supposed data leak. That investigation has, to my understanding, and I'm basing this off of knowledge that I have outside of the LNC, so this is not any new knowledge. To my understanding, has been concluded and basically just said we can't prove anything. We don't know how this might have happened. And in fact, I believe that the verdict was, and again, I'm going off of public information. I believe that the verdict was that there was not really a data breach proper either. So the investigation has been concluded. The results just aren't to his liking.
Well, they wanted it
So-
to definitively say that Kyle is
That is
an
Kyle's
evil
fault. Yeah,
data leaker
yeah.
and everything is his fault and he should
Right.
be banned for life from
Right.
everything.
Right.
Kyle spends a year talking about how if we don't do something about this, it's going to happen. And then Kyle was the one apparently who is stupid enough
Well,
to do
is
something.
that like
through
the
thing.
the
Using his
spies
real
that
IP address.
the spies
Because Kyle
that
couldn't figure out how to hide his IP address apparently. If
Is
he
that
wanted
like
to do
this-
something illegal.
Yeah.
is that like the spies that go rogue because they're talking about how there are so many leaks in security, and so then they want to prove that there's a leak, and so then that's what I'm imagining happened.
Mm.
I'm mad about
I-
it because,
I had a
like,
friend do that in
on the ethics
college.
committee, there's way scarier things than public data to talk about. So,
Wait, what kind
Whatever.
of secrets is this party hiding?
like, being on the IS committee, I had access to Stripe and PayPal And everything in the CRM, which included literally every contribution all the way back to the 1970s.
But yeah, but embezzlement's old hat.
Yeah. I had access to all kinds of systems. If I was going to do something terrible, why would I not? But the other half
Lack
of the
of
nonsense
imagination.
from Martin. Yeah. In no event shall these records be destroyed sooner than 22 months after the close of the
I
convention.
remember that.
And any destruction thereafter requires an affirmative vote of the committee. Rationale. Former Secretary McMahon's February 19, 2026 notice states the data and activity log retention procedures are in effect and the carrier investigation remains open pending a full report. While an investigation is open, and while the committee remains under active or pending litigation.
It stated that on February 19th. The investigation is not open any longer, to my knowledge. It was open on February 19th.
I don't know.
One,
Maybe
yeah,
it's-
but two,
Well, is there?
I don't think
do you
data
think stuff
retention
you-
records apply to the ballots
Ballots?
at the National Convention.
But
I mean,
once we
I
have
don't. I mean,
electronic
for
voting,
all
they
I
might.
know, yeah, for all I know, they're perfectly happy to keep them indefinitely. But I wouldn't want them cluttering up my house forever because why?
Calendaring the destruction of primary election records is premature and inconsistent with the committee's own stated retention obligations. 22 months reflects standard election record retention practice. The 22-month floor mirrors the federal election records retention period under 52 USC section 2070-01, which federal elections are not internal party elections. Organization
sure?
elections are not federal fucking elections. This is the same way Austin ends up with the concept that like we're not turning shit into the FEC.
I mean, in fairness, I am a Fed, so it
So
makes
we
it.
are,
I was
okay, so
involved
that
in
makes
some of the
sense. Now
elections.
now
Therefore,
it's
it
all
was a
Fed stuff.
federal election.
See, that's my argument.
Got it.
That's yeah.
Got
it's-
it.
We need to be reporting to the Federal
Got it.
Elections Commission.
I mean, we all
Because-
But-
no, the
But
no,
since,
no, no, the
I mean, since
Fed
John Bundy already
Elections
has
Committee,
the election
different.
records anyway, he can keep them.
Yeah.
He has a backup of the party.
Yeah, he wrote the ballots before they were cast, and so he already had these. You know, he just took them to convention, he turned them in.
Yeah, but out of courtesy, he didn't release spoilers.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there might have been a private notice as well, John. I thought what happened is that there was some kind of statement sent to the public list about an investigation on that date. That is my recollection. I've not seen any private notice. Yeah, so ballot disposal. It's always a good time. I would like.
Yeah, the 14th was when we received notice of the potential breach.
I would like, generally speaking, I know that the LNC has already hit the ground running with certain activities. I don't want us to slow down. That's the one thing. I want us to keep reaching out to affiliates. I want us to get a council of state chairs going. I want us to, I would like to be at least, speaking with chairs regularly, speaking with ex-coms regularly, knowing what's going on, what affiliates need. I want us to be building out either working committees or various types of initiatives and projects. It's taking us, so I looked at the policy manual, it takes a while to restaff committees. I think that's a relic of the pre-Zoom days. I think it could go much faster, and that's a problem with our policy manual. I think we need 90 days, which is not something that we necessarily have the time for, but that's maybe the time that it will take. But yeah, we need to be spinning out new projects and initiatives, hit the ground running, do bold things. So that's what I want to see from us. Hopefully that will continue and not have us get bogged down so much in procedure, although procedure is semi-important. What are everyone's hopes and dreams for the LNC
Well,
for the next
What I'm interested in is this social media monitoring committee I keep hearing about, where we monitor affiliate
So,
social media to
the
make sure they're
great
not
thing-
committing the wrong thing.
The great thing is that right
I just
after
imagine
that,
there's-
right
That's
after,
why
no,
the
right
media
after
has
that,
been
right
woke
after
for a
that,
while.
right after that, there
They're
was a
not woke
viral.
enough for us.
Right after that, there was a viral tweet from PSL, Party for Socialism and Liberation, where someone had
Oh.
clipped a signal message saying, "Hello, comrade. We would like to discuss your, your recent liking of someone disparaging one of PSL's tweets and your own public comments disparaging these tweets. We will be having a meeting of the Central Committee Investigative Committee on Saturday. Please
I
use this
saw
link." And I was
that.
like, I want to clip this and I want to send it to everyone who's accusing us of having the wrong think committee just to screw with them.
I had the same exact thought because I saw that too. And I'm
like,
like, we
that's
should
our
pretend this
message.
is
It
from
got
us.
out. It broke containment. Yeah. The Central Committee Investigative Committee is amazing. And I want one for the LNC. People are going to think that I'm serious. So that's going to get clipped too. I am the Central Committee Investigative Committee. It's me.
Okay, I'm sorry. Do people actually
Me, I was
believe
the
that we have a
Central
social
Committee
media
investigative-
monitoring committee? Is that like a
Yes.
real thing?
Yes,
Yes.
apparently. Apparently.
But
I just
why?
heard about
I've
that.
seen
I don't know.
multiple- I've
This
seen
is
multiple
because
people
of New Hampshire endorsing Trump, and they think that we like happened upon it, and our issue is that they said it on Twitter.
Yes, they committed wrong things, so therefore that means we're going to create an investigatory committee to investigate all affiliates that commit wrong thing on their social media accounts.
I mean, if I have a Wendy's
And-
franchise and I put "Eat at Burger King" on the sign out front, I feel like someone in corporate might have a problem with that.
Stephen Nikela appears in your room at night with a knife. That's what happens. This one's for the Thomas family.
I cut you right in the Nikela.
You wake up in the basement of a Wendy's.
This is a frosty.
I mean, better than at the pizza parlor.
You want to
Heart-
order a Frosty, but the machine is always broken.
Heartland Newsfeed informs us that the New Hampshire Nazi, Andrew Allgood, who punched Alexa Maffei in the face, has an arraignment set for a date that is now out of my view. Let's see. June 17th at 1:30 p.m.
1:30 Eastern.
Oh,
Yes, there we go. The LNCIA. There we go.
LNCIA.
Everyone can see that I changed my tag there. Yeah, it's going to be powered by Flock. That's how we're going to be monitoring affiliates' feeds. So
Just note, there's a $250 lithium-ion battery in every Flock camera and a solar panel. And the lenses they use are easily stuck to with many oils and can be damaged relatively easily with aluminum dust. Just don't do any of those things.
Where
because
do
they'd
you
be
get
bad for
aluminum
those
Whatever
things.
you do not smear Vaseline
Amazon.
on the. Do not smear Vaseline on the lens.
on the
Okay,
flock
then it will be able to
lens.
see people. And it
Definitely
will be able
don't
to
get
keep you
WD-40 with a
safe.
straw and shoot them.
by the way, for those who have not yet donated to the fight for Izzy Alley's health and freedom, please do so. Izzy is currently finally receiving some attention from the LNC and C4SS, which is fantastic. If you want to pull that link up there, Kyle, there's a QR code where you can donate to Free
A
Izzy.
link?
He is in
Free
Izzy,
Izzy.
the Free Izzy link. He is in DHS custody right now, has been diagnosed with stage 3 kidney disease. Does not have access to proper medical care. So please do go on.
This is so. Bruce Springsteen is actually doing a Land of Hope and Dreams tour that's going to be in Philadelphia. I guess it was in Philadelphia. I'm sorry, this last weekend, and the Pennsylvania Immigration Coalition was there. And one of the things they brought up, that Bruce Springsteen brought up, was freeing Izzy.
Nice.
And Billboard
Wow.
posted about this, and they've actually linked to the LP Alliance website so that people could buy shirts
Wait,
Nice.
Archer?
to help. So
We're
yes.
getting attention.
What the fuck?
Wow.
How did I not know this?
Wow. Just
posted
imagine
a
if the
bit
Libertarian
and-
Party had
yeah.
actually released a message on it.
Yep. So
was
I've
time.
posted the link. Oops, I'm going to post it in all channels. Sorry. There's the link to the Billboard chat. And in the Xfinity Mobile Arena, Philadelphia, May 30th, there is a portion saying, at the final show of the Land of Hope and Dreams tour in Philadelphia on Saturday, May 30th, Springsteen will welcome the Pennsylvania Immigration Coalition. Among its recent actions, the organization has advocated for 40-year-old Egyptian immigrant and green card applicant Izzy Ali, who's been living in Florida. He has been held by ICE at a detention center northeast of Pittsburgh despite a failing kidney. And Izzy Ali's name links directly to the LP Alliance website so that you can get your free Izzy shirt.
Amazing.
Good for you guys.
And
Yeah, so I this is our victory lap, guys. No, sorry, that's going to be evergreen. But yeah, that's wonderful. I didn't know that. I just found out about that live on the air. It's wonderful. Thank you, guys. You were the ones who made that happen. You were the ones who retweeted that. You were the ones who made it possible. So thank you so much.
Yeah, I was so happy to see that the National Party is finally like releasing the resolution and bringing attention to this.
Yeah, it's very good to see.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
And now that I'm finished campaigning, the torch is back up and I guess it was never down, but it was less active. It is now more active because I finally have time to spend on it, since I am not calling everyone in existence. So do submit to the torch, is thetorch.media. And you can you can message me articles. You can find me on X, and then I will also be having a torch email address where you can submit articles as well. Do check out the torch.
I will be having a torch.
What?
I will be having a torch.
I'll be having 3 torches right there. All right, perfect. On Tuesday, I'm going to be on Are You Smarter Than a Politician, welcoming the new LNC. Rob Yates is on Are You Smarter Than a Politician tomorrow night. And I'm on LNC meetings, evidently, and on a live stream where we're going to broadcast LNC meetings.
All 3 of these chuckle fucks there are.
Wearing all of these hats right now. It's crazy, and you can see I have hat hair. So yeah, check us out.
The hat must sit very high.
Yes. Check Rob out on Friday. Check us out on Sunday. Check me out and maybe Keith out on Tuesday. Check us out all the time. Go to discord.gg/LP Alliance if you want to get LP-Alliance if you want to get involved. Our movement is stronger with you. Go to @LP_allies. Follow us on X. What's happening, Kyle? There we go. Follow us on X. And free Izzy. Check out the shirts the Billboard link to. You want to be cool. You want to be like Bruce Springsteen. Go check that out. All right, everyone. Until next time, we are... Yes?
As
go
Bruce
to
Springsteen,
news.lp.org and submit news articles to the party.
But also submit them to the torch. The torch is
You don't want to be like Kyle.
You can
The
you can
torch
do
is-
both.
No, but you can submit the spicy one to the torch. You can submit the ones critiquing me to the torch, and I'll smile. They just gotta be well written. No LLMs, okay? Sorry, Austin.
No hit
It's,
pieces.
as Bruce Springsteen pointed out during his final concert here, make a goddamn ruckus with us.
And until next time, we're gonna say anarchy. And we're gonna say anarchy. Full transparency. Now I wanna say anarchists on the business list.